Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me back on the channel. It's TFG March, and we are back with another episode of Cash Cleaner Simulator. In the last episode we kind of got started, we kind of found our fee and bought ourselves the money counter. I haven't yet sorted through that pile of cash. I've literally picked up right where we left off. What I do want to do, however, is I want to have a look at my phone, go to the dark net and look at the next story mission, which is Rick Scatter, and that is to load out 10,000 in dry money in any dollar bills, bound with a strap in packs of any dollar bills in a dry box. Rewards us a custom dryer, plus obviously the usual currency and rep points. So let's go to our messages. Hey buddy, can you help me out? I've managed to get myself into a mess, or maybe out of one, I'm not sure. Look, I've got these backpacks full of cash, but it's all soaked and there's a bunch of trash in there too. I need you to dry out the money and pack it for me. Sure, but how did this happen? Oh, you won't believe this. I was running across a bridge over a river and suddenly, bam, the bridge collapsed under me. Of course I ended up splashing into the water, backpacks and all, but what a stroke of luck. Luck? Yep, you know why? Turns out there was a police ambush waiting for me on the other side of the bridge. If I hadn't fallen, they'd have nabbed me for sure. But this way I'm soaked, but free. That's luck, isn't it? What's with the trash in the backpacks? Oh, that's another story. You see, I grabbed a bunch of junk for good luck, kind of like souvenirs and maybe for camouflage, you know? Look, everything's soaked and I don't want to get the money ruined. Please dry it and pack it up properly, okay? And burn the backpacks. For luck, of course. Alright, I'll help. And there we go. So, the backpacks are all here. So we're just going to drop those down. So, let's get these open. Aha! So we've unlocked a new...
Burn, baby, burn. I feel alive. Oops. Wait, you're still alive? Oh dear. I can only imagine the smell down there, Mr. Farash Bacon. Looks like those piles of wet cash saved you from death. And I bet that money is all dry now. What a lucky boy. Next time you won't be so lucky. Next time Mommy will finish the job and...
Okay, so we've unlocked a new area. I'll be back soon. I wish you wouldn't be. Goodness me. Right, okay. So yeah, we've unlocked a new area. This obviously contains the furnace, which we can burn things with, which is great. And then we can push out any kind of stuff that can't be burned, for example. Now, I do believe there were three... yeah, I do believe there were 3 rucksacks, but one appears to have vanished. Ah, there it is. It was hiding from me. Right, let's get the money in there. Some of this is obviously trash, which I'm going to put into a box. Let's see if we can grab all of these bullets and put it into this box. We can only grab one at a time, which is a bit annoying. But what we can do to cheat is we can grab all the money, throw that in the trolley, and then what we can do is grab all that like that. and throw it all in there. Perfect. Right, there's nothing left in there. It does say to burn the backpack, so that's fine. Let's throw that one in there. And we'll do the same with the other two. Okay, so, yep, third rucksack goes in there, or backpack. And we just turn on the incinerator, and that will burn the backpacks. And there you go, 3 out of 3 done. Like that. Sorted. Right. The next things I want to burn are this, because I don't want that. Don't want the radio. Don't need that. This bag can also go. Don't want that. So can this. Just drop that in there like that. This box can go in there as well. So can all of these. These old gift boxes aren't going to be very useful at all. I mean, some customers do want their money in gift boxes, and if so, that's not a problem. We can always go and buy one. It's not it's not too much of an issue, so that's fine. What I want to do, however, is just move these boxes over here, so they're all on this. Is that one going to fit on there? No. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave that there. And what we're going to do is burn all this. Hopefully this one catches light. Yep, there we go. Oh. Nice. Is that going to fit anywhere reasonable? I'll just put it down there, I think. There we go. Right, let's throw that in there as well. I don't really want this, actually, when all's said and done. So I might burn this as well, actually. It's just an extra thing to think about, or to, you know, put somewhere. Whereas at the minute, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to save as much space as I can. So, yeah, that's why I'm burning it, because I don't feel the need to have it. I never play the music in the game anyway. I mean, even if I'm not doing YouTube, I don't play the music in the game. So, yeah, it's just not a necessary thing. Right, let's count all this out. Let's bring this over here. So he wants 10,000. Bounds with strap impacts in only dollar bills, and he wants it in a dry box. So what we'll do is we'll take the box that we can't do anything with, or we can't stack it on that shelf there, and there we go, 10,000 in a dry box. And there is our custom dryer. Perfect. So any wet money we can now place in here and we can dry it, which is great. There we go. We'll throw that there. Right, what I want to do now is pop the rest of these 50s through here. Oops. All right, so that's all of that money sorted now, including the 50s from the previous job and the cash that was still sitting there from the last episode. So that's all been done. What I want to do now is carry on with the story, if we can. So that's to do with something. That's to do with stained bills. This is to do with legit bills. So I think we shall do this one. So, spick and steel, clean dry money, not ink stained, in any dollar bills in a sports bag. Hey champ, consider yourself lucky you've got the chance to work with the elite. We're the Spick and Steel gang, and you're speaking the Queen, Miss Perfect Polly Proper. So you're the new master of impossible tasks. We've got some bags full of treasures. Some of them are rigged with paint traps, and others, let's just say the locks have decided to lock themselves in. Ha ha ha, get it? Locks lock themselves in? A play on words. Bags with traps. Are you serious? Ha, of course, someone thought that would stop us, but you know, we're way too busy with strategic matters to bother with these little details. We need you, as the true professional, to handle this. Get the money out clean and dry and pack it into sports bags, all neat and professional. And what about the bags? The bags? Toss them or keep them as souvenirs. Who knows, they might become part of our legend one day. Just don't throw us any marked bills. So can you handle it? I've got a knack for spotting professionals, and something tells me you're one of them. All right, miss, I'll take care of it. Excellent. You know, even bandits have to do things in style. A repack job that screams wow will earn you respect in our circle, and a little gift from me personally. Oh, well, thank you very much. Right, okay, so it says do not cut. Now, if I was to open one of these bags just with my hands, it would stain the money. The ink, the dye pack would go off and it would ink the money, which obviously we don't want to happen. But if you cut it, nothing happens. You just get all the money. So it says do not cut, but ignore that and cut. Like so. And these are all 50s, which is great. Oh, looks like some hundreds in there as well. So that's something to bear in mind. And 50s and hundreds in there as well. Right, these bags are done, so we will chuck these. Okay. Let's get this cash sorted. Hundreds. Okay, so that's all that cash sorted. Right, so they want 42,000. So 10, 20, 30 in there. 35, 40 in there. 42 in there. Perfect. Job done. Nice. And that gives us the washing machine. So now what we can do is if we get any dirty money, not ink stained money, that is, just dirty money, so money with like mud on it or whatever, we can chuck it in the washing machine, and then once it's been washed we can then chuck it in the dryer, and that's how that works. So that's that sorted. I think we've probably got time for a couple more. Let's do some of the bonus ones. So load out 10,000 in a small box in any dollar bills. Okay, that's fine. Let's just pop all that in there. Looks like we've got a couple of coins here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the coins in another box. And these coins are really important. for later on, and you'll see why. There are missions to collect coins as well, so yeah, that's why they're worth keeping. We'll put the bag there, that's fine, we don't need that. Now we do have some strap packs to deal with. Let's start with the hundreds. Okay, so that's all the cash sorted. He wants it in a small box. Now obviously the box says small on it, so that's how you know it's a small box. Open that up. He wants 10,000. I do have a 10,000 ready to go, but I do have more 5s than I do 10s. So what I'm going to do is just put 2 5s in there. Doesn't matter what denomination they are unless it specifically tells you. You can put anything you like in there. Oh, I missed one. Right, okay. Let's put that back in there. Put that one in there. 10. And put that up there. Perfect. Okay, let's do one more, I think. So we're going to do... Yeah, let's do this one. 10,000 medium box bound with strap-in packs of any dollar bills. Oh, hey! Looks like there's coins in here, plus other useful bits. Okay. I believe that's my coin one. Yes, it is. And this, I believe, is my junk. Yep. Perfect. Okay, that rucksack is perfectly usable, so let's keep that. And let's drop that down there. What else have we got in here? Oh, a memory card, okay. Right, let's throw all that in there. Let me just realign this trolley a little bit. There we go. Right. So, same thing again. We're just going to sort through all the cash, and then when I bring you back, we'll be able to put the 10,000 that he's after in the medium box. A medium box is a box that does not say anything on it, basically. So the only boxes that say anything on it are small, large and extra large. So there are extra large boxes as well. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we'll count all this out and I shall bring you back once we're ready to deliver it to our customer. Okay, so all the cash has been done. Again, we still only have one lot of 10, so I'm going to take 2 5s and just throw that in there like that. Alright, so we've reached level 6 in the Darknet, which is good. So that means that we are able to obviously buy new things as we unlock them, which is good. So you can see there's quite a lot that we can buy and quite a lot that we can actually still unlock. So that's always worth keeping in mind as well. So it is important to kind of yeah, it is important to kind of do the side ones as well, because they do level you up a lot faster. So the money counter large, so basically there's a larger version of this that is going to need level 7. which is here. Yeah, money counter large, level 7, and we're level 6, so we're almost there, to be honest with you. Obviously you still have to be able to buy it. You need, I think you need 2.5 for it. Yeah, 2.5, and we've got 2. So, you know, we are quite close to getting the large money counter. And I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. In the next one, we shall attempt to unlock this next area, because there is a third area behind here. You can see the piggy bank. Yeah, so we'll attempt to unlock that. But until then, thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to like and subscribe, just so you never miss an episode, turn that notification bell on. And until the next one, I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.